In other news, Delhi government, which continues to aim to set up about 1,000 clinics as part of its ambitious AAM Aadmi Mohalla clinic scheme, only 189 such clinics have been set up so far in the past 4 years. Mirror Now gets you a special report and a ground check here on why AAP's pet project is facing this delay.
An ambitious scheme to provide affordable, accessible health care to help patients get immediate care and decrease the burden on hospitals. But out of the 1,000 clinics the Delhi government declared it would be running by 2016, only 189 have been set up so far.
Mohalla clinic is a very good step, and that is very revolutionary to the Indian health sector. But the implementation, they lag behind. First of all, if you consider the 189 are the Mohalla clinic outcomes, but how much they are functional? I don't think so. Ki out of 189, all are the working. Most of are under repair. Most of where their doctors are not available. If you implement some system into the corporate, yeah. If you implement the system for the health services, you have to have its whole blueprint ready.
The AAP government says this roadblock is due to the shortage of land for clinics. To extend the project, the government approached several land-owning agencies, but most of them refused to provide land. The government's plan of setting up clinics in schools and metro stations too turned out to be unfeasible. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal even appealed to the common man to give the space for setting up such clinics, because when there is a functional centre, it sees huge crowds.
Right now we are at Seemapuri Bus Depot Mohalla Clinic, but right now you can see that these are the patients who are lined up and waiting for their numbers to see the doctor. Here is the nursing staff who is registering the name of the patients. Here is the lab technician who collects the blood sample after referring from the doctor. Here is the nurse. Here is the pharmacist who gives the medicines to the patients. This is the toilet for the patients and for the staff also. Here is the doctor's room, the main important room where the doctors see the patients and then refer for the further diagnosis.
While funds remain unutilized in the initial years, in 2019 the scheme saw a budget cut of 6.9%. In the 2018 budget, 403 crore rupees were allotted for the project, but only 1.41 crore rupees were spent.
Budget was kept mainly to number one for construction of these porta cabins, roughly 20 to 25 lakhs per porta cabins is the expenditure in construction of a porta cabin for AAM Aadmi Mohalla Clinic. Then we kept the budget for the salary of the staff, the doctor, the pharmacist, the AAM, the health worker. Third is the lab services. We were having 210 types of laboratory tests. People were coming to these centers. Still today they are coming to various centers. We have to do expenditure on this procurement of these tablets, the software there. Then medicines availability, 130 type of medicines are available in the Mohalla clinics. Then other expenditure is the water expenditure, the electricity and basic amenities.
In fact, out of the 189 clinics in Delhi, some of the ones Mirror Now visited were closed.
6 महीने हो गए जी बना हुआ इसको, अभी तक खुला नहीं है. एक बारी भी कोई भी नहीं आया, ना कस्टमर आया, ना इन्होंने खोल के देखा.
कोई डॉक्टर आज तक
कोई भी आज तक हमने देखा.
कारण क्या लगता है?
अब ये पता नहीं, कारण इनको पता होगा. अब खुले जब बात है ना, जब कारण तो जब बताया ना.
यहाँ पर कोई सिक्योरिटी वाला भी रहा है?
कोई भी ना. एक आध दिन देखा, बाकी नहीं देखा हमने.
However, the scheme itself has been very well received by Delhiites, with residents making a beeline to these clinics.
हाँ, सही दवाई मिलती है.
मिल जाती है दवाई. तो आप लोगों को अच्छा लगता है कि मतलब जैसे आप लोग पहले लाइनों का चक्कर लगाते थे बड़े-बड़े अस्पतालों?
हाँ, जैसे जीटीवी में बहुत भीड़ रहती है, यहाँ पे कम भीड़, यहाँ जल्दी आराम हो जाता है.
सब कुछ अच्छा है. केजरीवाल जी ने जो भी मोहल्ला क्लिनिक हॉस्पिटल के अंदर जो सुविधाएं दी हैं हम लोगों को, उससे हम लोग बहुत खुश हैं. मतलब कहने का ये है, सारी जनता ही खुश है और ये सुविधा लेनी भी चाहिए और हम लोग सभी बहुत ही खुशी से ये सुविधा ले रहे हैं.
Health is the primary sector for Delhi government, but this Mohalla clinic, which you can see here, this is located in Trilokpuri and this is congested lane where the people are standing and they are waiting for their lines. In fact, the Delhi government had assured 1,000 Mohalla clinics within 1 year. But 4 years have been passed. They have only managed to set up just 189 Mohalla clinics. This year, they have assured that they will bring 333 more Mohalla clinics. But the question remains, will they manage to do so? With camera person Vishesh, I am Alok reporting for Mirror Now.
Let's get in further details. Our correspondent Alok, who's done this ground check of Mohalla clinics here, because time and again, this is something that the Aam Aadmi Party continues to say. This is one big job that they've done for the Aam Aadmi here. Alok, what are the reasons being given out by the Delhi government on where have been the obstacles, or whom are they really accusing at this point of creating that impediment for the Mohalla clinics?
Well, sir, that this very interesting thing that is happening in Delhi, because that 4 years have already been passed. Aam Aadmi Party's assurance that that their major or prime focus area is the health. They also in the earlier that they had assured that 1,000 Mohalla clinic that they will bring, but as of now just 189. When we go into the field and try to access the reason why it has now why it's not actually turned up with their actual ambition, the exact reason that officials does not want to come on record, and they have not particular reason that they could say on the record, but only that they suggested that there is the reason due to the agencies, that is land owning agencies. They are saying that there are in the Delhi that they wanted to hire lands, and because it's a huge area, and they want the lands to be hired, and they want the land owning agencies to provide them the land, but later that they could not find. Initially they told us that when they made the scheme of Mohalla clinics, they contacted several agencies, that land owning agencies, that we can say that DDA, MCD, all three MCDs, and other agencies, and there were the officers that who assured them that they will give the land for the Mohalla clinics, but later they backed out, and that is the main reason that they are saying that they could not possibly reach to their target, sir.
All right, so this is essentially even the MCD not stepping in, pitching in to offer that help. So what really are the other options now? What does the Delhi government aim to do? Because this is an ambitious project, 189 at least physically established, if not all operational. But what about the rest?
Well, sir, now they have assured that 333, they are now contacting the agencies. They had requested the other agencies, the lands which are Delhi government is owing. In fact, sir, that initially when they were not getting lands, that Arvind Kejriwal also issued and also sent out an ad on the newspapers, and even requested the people to give their lands. And in fact, we visited one of the Mohalla clinics that there was the house that was being run as the Mohalla clinic. So in that way, that this is the way, in these now they have assured that 303 Mohalla clinics, they are now that in that way that they have just contacted the agencies also. They are saying that they will definitely get that, and by June that they have assured.
Alok, thank you for getting us those inputs and that ground check here on how many exactly operational as well. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it at that.